up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. I am finally getting these videos out from our Disney cruise on the Fantasy. There's a lot of video to go through, so it's probably going to be broken up into 3 parts. And this video is basically just covering the day we left, which we normally leave the day before, and we stay at the local hotel there at the airport, and then we'll cover day 1 and 2 of the cruise. I'm not going to talk too much this round about everything leading up to getting on board as far as COVID testing, anything like that. I'm going to do a separate video about Disney cruise tips, so that will cover all of your questions in that. But this video, I just wanted to be fun, very light, so you could get to see all of the wonderful magic that the Disney Cruise Line has to offer. That was the ship there, the Fantasy. Belle was getting very agitated after a little while. Once we got through everything regarding testing, it was just time to arrive and enjoy our moment getting on board. So that's how you're introduced when you get on board any of the Disney cruise lines. They announce you and you have a welcome party right now with all of the COVID restrictions. This took place of the normal deck party they used to have, but I thought this was super cute and fun and adorable. It was just easier. I mean, they just lined everyone up. They had little circles that families would stand on, and that's how they kept everyone safe and separated. Here are the cabanas. This is normally, basically the all-you-can-eat place. You used to be able to grab the food yourself. Now they serve you, which to me worked out a lot better having the kids with us, so you're not trying to juggling 2 plates at the same time trying to put food on them. They took care of all of that. This is the area called Nemo's Reef. It's for the children, small ones. There were slides. That's the aqueduct in the background. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That is a lot of fun. There's plenty of places to eat. Here's another section of food where you can grab on the deck. This, I think on the Fantasy, this is considered deck 11. I'm trying to remember now. And then this area is just the private area for adults. This was an adult only section. So, when people say there's not a lot to do for adults, I have to tell them I disagree, because there's a whole section of the boat that is dedicated solely to the adults. And of course, there's plenty of shopping, plenty of Disney outfits, Disney stuffed animals, Disney, everything. This is a better shot of what they were doing when people were arriving. So you can see the circles on the floor. That's where families would stand. So they kept it very safe for everybody. I'm sorry about the back and forth between the videos as far as, horizontal and vertical. A lot of people were helping me shoot some video, and a couple of times I forgot that I was filming for this, so I filmed it differently each time. So yeah, this is another section for adults. That's what I say. I try to get people to understand that Disney is not solely for kids. There is so much to do, even for adults. All right, stay tuned, keep watching. There's more to come. So as you can see, even the character meet and greets were pretty awesome. It was actually neater for me, especially with the kids, just to see the characters walking around the boat. And you got to see so many more instead of having to wait in a line to see someone. Even here at the restaurant, so this is Animator's Palette, they kept things super safe, and everyone was, once again, as Disney always is, amazing. That's how good the food was. That's ketchup all over his face. The food is phenomenal. As you can see, Isabel was all into the food. But yeah, if you've never been on a Disney cruise, this is, kind of what you do. You have 3 restaurants you get to rotate through, and each night you go to a different one, and they are just the most amazing places with the most amazing food. So that day was pretty much just, hang out, get everyone settled, get unpacked, and then day 2, we went to Disney's private island, which is Castaway Cay. Again, this is how they were doing character meet and greets. At a distance, you just saw them sporadically everywhere. It took a little bit of time for KD to get used to all the characters. At first he was scared, but about halfway through this day, he was all into it and he loved seeing them. I do love this island, mainly because it is their private island. And I will say this, I think we got a shot of it, but it was practically empty. There was so few people on the beach. Normally, you would have to get off the ship like first thing in the morning to make sure you got a place to sit, just to get chairs or a place on the beach. Otherwise, you were walking like another mile. Yeah, see, there's hardly anybody here. It was, I guess, one of the good things about the cruise was just how few people there were. Normally, they're pretty packed. It was just a day of fun in the sand for the kids. It was actually, I believe, both kids' first time being in sand. Just so you know, I keep going back and forth between like the horizontal and the landscape of the shooting of the videos. And that was because everyone was trying to help me capture as much video as possible. And so even I kept forgetting to flip back and forth. So well, I'll get there. We'll get there. I'm still trying to remember. I'm still learning. But I was very appreciative to my family for helping out in capturing so many wonderful moments for us and for you guys as well. So that night, we went to, it's called Enchanted Gardens. This is the second restaurant we got to go to, and this was, it's like a Tinkerbell theme, I think is what they call it. So, again, just amazing atmosphere, amazing food, amazing time with our waiter and servers. They're amazing. They did have a character dance party, again, so everyone could see all the characters. It was just a lot of fun, and just seeing and watching them and all the kids. And it was, I don't know how to explain it. It's just Disney, how they do everything, and they do everything to, the nth degree. And it was super safe with no worries. So that ends part 1 of our video of our fantasy cruise. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, click on that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. I upload videos and pictures all the time so you can catch every moment of the Duckworth Tales. Thanks, see you next time for part 2.